Hello, my name is Visor, and welcome to episode 24 of Let's Play The Witcher 2, Iorveth side. Last episode, we stopped Stennis from getting lynched, kicked Silgrat's ass, and finally crossed the mist to the Kaedweni camp. In this episode, we're trying to sneak into the Kaedweni camp, which is why I'm on the east side. There's a gully over here that we need to find, and then sneak into the camp. Here it is. Now, in here, there's going to be two rot fiends. We can kill them pretty easily. It's not a big deal. Just take care of that real quick. Oh, that one's going to blow. Got a little too close. Anyway, as for the other one, oh, he's gonna blow too. After all, R does actually do damage, so there we go. Now, in this general area, we can actually go through a bunch of other paths, find some old swords, meet some other people. They're really not important on Iorveth's side of the story, though, so we're gonna ignore them. Instead, we're gonna follow the path over here and eventually end up on the east side of the camp. Unfortunately, once we're in the camp, we can't just sort of go gung-ho. We're gonna get arrowed to death if we do that, so we're gonna have to be extra sneaky. So yeah, this is a forced stealth section, though overall it's not too bad, in my opinion. The logic of the guys are a little weird, though. Anyway, here we are finally. Well, one more thing to climb. There's the camp. There's the canteen on the left, and we want to definitely hide out here for a little bit.
Steel, not any old steel. In your hot smithy, change it.
Maybe a little closer.
Into a sword, a shield, and some mail.
Come on.
I'll plow your daughter.
One of the drunks have to come out. There he is. So we need him to distract the other two soldiers in the back. If we just walk up to them, we'll die, so let's not do that.
Hammer the steel and I'll have me game.
Alright, it looks like they're going to the side. We just need the drunk to move there as well. Yeah, that should do. Alright, let's keep on going now. Drunks are a little loud, but it's not too bad. Now on the right side, there's another soldier on that fire, so we're gonna stay away from there as well. In the tent ahead of us, there's a dude in ready position, so we're gonna ignore him by cutting behind his tent. Oh, there's one more guy over here next to that fire, so let's not get too close. But usually he doesn't spot me. There we go. Anyway, let's keep sneaking around the back wall. Now up ahead, that tower is a guard tower. That's actually the entrance to the camp, well, the main entrance. And we're gonna have to make a slight pause here, because nighttime patrols. Here they come.
Hold formation. Forward march.
I'm glad our shift is over. Since that mist appeared, 2 patrols have gone missing.
I heard the wraiths rip them to shreds.
Quit yattering. Move it.
I don't remember quite how many people there are, but sometimes their AI gets stuck on something, and they take a while longer.
Oh, there's the last guy. I thought somebody was missing. So, you know, it's probably wise to stop here for a little bit, because if one of them does spot you, you're pretty much done. Anyway, up ahead, there's another soldier pissing, so try to sneak up behind him. He's got to finish emptying his bladder eventually.
In the face! Hit him in the face!
Now, the yelling over there about in the face, that's actually part of a fighting tournament. They're just sort of taunting him. It's really loud, though, and the first time I heard it, it freaked me out. Why is this guy still here? Seems to be empty. No, wait, he's still pissing. He's just not guiding it anymore.
Hit him in the face!
Is he gonna fucking leave? Come on, I got things to do. There we go.
I bet 30 silver.
Alright, so the guy's out of the way. Now, the next thing that's gonna be a problem is up ahead, you can see a cook. He's gonna freak out because he sees you. We're not gonna be able to do much about him except Axie.
I'm only cooking here.
Easy enough. It's that spamming puzzle.
You work too hard.
Yes, you're right. I'll lie down.
Alright, he's out of the way now. Now, as we head on the west side of the camp, there's another gate. You gotta be careful. There should be a patrol coming through. Where are they? Seriously, where are they? They should be here by now. What's going on? I'm worried they'll pop out and spot me right away. Oh, there he is, Zivik. Now, usually he's not the first one out. Should be a armor-plated guy.
Bunch of idiots. We'll die on this patrol, I tell you, and it's your fault.
It's not our fault Gibbs drank too much and puked in front of the Centurion.
Shut it, Zivik.
That's a little weird. There usually is like, oh, there he is. Oh, I know it took so long. The dude's AI fucked up. He probably was blocking the door and no one could come in. Anyway, that stuff's out of the way, so we can leave. So we're gonna head out the west side, which will give us access to this cave system below the camp for some reason. However, we can't go yet. We actually have to knock out this one last guy, which should be pretty easy. Just conk him in the head. There we go. So now we're pretty much free to do whatever the hell we want. Well, in the tunnels anyway. Now these tunnels are sort of connected to what you would need to end up going if you took the brothel. But if by going this way, we get a special attribute. Right about now. There we go. Child of the Night. If we check out that attribute, where is it? It gives us +2 vitality regeneration at night, which isn't too bad because it's night right now. In fact, for this whole mission, the timer doesn't change. It's going to be constantly midnight. Anyway, now that we're in the tunnels, now this right tunnel actually leads to where the brothel drops you off. However, in that direction, you also find a Bulvorg. I kind of do want to kill him just because I can't find the Bulvorg brain. These guys are all over the place though. They're not too big of a deal. Maybe if they come in pairs or something, but it's alright. Anyway, let's, oh, there's another one. Oh wait, is that a grater? No, yeah, that's a grater. You can tell by its dreadlocks or whatever they're supposed to be. Oh, he's gonna blow. Now, there's a lot of loot down here, but I really only want to get the special important stuff. So we're gonna take the shortest path, get the important stuff, and move on. Over here, we just have a slight problem with rot fiends. I guess they're good EXP, so we might as well murder them.
Okay. Oh, another one down.
Cool. Now the loot that's down here, most of it is useless stuff. Well, the Orin's not bad, but you get a lot of swords and daggers, and I don't even have throwing daggers, so they're not really all that useful for me, getting surrounded. But we're gonna definitely get a special piece of loot in this general area as well. I don't know if most people get it, but it's easily missable in my opinion. Oh, this one's going low. Alright, cool. Oh, there's also these dead Kaedwenis. They have all these daggers. I guess I can grab them, at least sell them, but they're not that worthwhile.
Whatever. Now, the only loot that I think you really absolutely need is not these. I'm just taking it because I knew there's some gold here. No, what you absolutely need is actually over here.
My medallion.
Yep, your medallion. Because over here is a fucking golem. I don't really know why he's here, but he is. Just keep wailing on him. He'll block sometimes. Oh. Generally, a little magic will stun him. I guess Ard could also work, but I'm going to keep using Igni because, well, I put all my points into it. Oh, there he goes. Now, he doesn't really drop anything too spectacular, just an elemental stone. And most of the other stuff in here is not that great. Some gold, some old weapons that you don't really want. Kaedweni jackboot, already have something better. But you do want what's on the ground over here. Armor of Ban Ard. It's a pretty good piece of armor. Compared to the Karen armor, already has more armor, but it has slightly less resistance. But if I put some runes in, it actually should be pretty good. Let's see. Let's throw in some steel plate enchantments. And I don't really want to use these yet. Add some other one. I don't really want to use leather. I'm not really upgrading it too much. I just have too much stuff. I might as well use some of it. Yeah, I think that'll do. Because later on in the same mission, we're going to get a better piece of armor. I just want to put it on right now because it's kind of snazzy looking. Anyway. Now, other than this slight sidetracking, the rest of the tunnel is pretty straightforward. All you need to do is head out over there, and we'll be done. But like I said earlier, I need to backtrack a little bit. I need some Bulvorg brain for my collection. I think I forgot to loot it before, and I kind of need it. So just give me a few seconds. All right, now I have my Bulvorg brain bits. Unfortunately, when I forgot to loot it in the mines, the next time I reloaded a save, all the loot disappears. So this is the only way I could fix the problem. Anyway, let's go talk to this nice Nilfgaardian.
Efkir Nordling, where do you think you're going?
To see the ambassador.
With all that steel on your back?
We could say we'll go unarmed, but let's say we're looking for a red-headed sorceress instead. A little more dialogue.
Have you seen a red-headed sorceress anywhere?
You didn't seem to understand my delicate suggestion, Nordling. Drop your sword.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Shillard Fitz-Estelin is waiting.
Metnara Ravnavad, Hetman. Geralt, I'd hoped we wouldn't meet again.
We caught him sneaking through the camp, Excellency. We disarmed him.
Ester Garamnith.
I remember you telling Foltest you'd like to return to hunting monsters.
Well, we would, but him dying kind of changes a lot of stuff.
Foltest is dead. Some still believe it's my fault. I have to find the real killer.
I see. You may be a killing machine, but a murderer's infamy is bad for business.
Oh, it's not like that.
It's not like that. Now it's personal.
Ah, of course, that changes things. It seems, however, that something more is at stake. They told me you were in league with the Squirtle, with Iorveth himself, no less. Is this true?
More or less.
Have you heard of the slaughter of Enshe at the Ravine of the Hydra? The kings of the North effectively forced the Empire to condemn and execute the war criminals of the Vryheid Brigade. Iorveth was among those condemned.
September 13th, 1269, the Ravine of the Hydra. Following the Peace of Sintra, 53 officers of the Vryheid Brigade were brought here and executed, their throats cut. The elves' bodies were dropped into the chasm. I don't know what the riders of the hunt were looking for. November 23rd, 1269. Sintra, the village of Coldwater, and another victim of the hunt. An 11-year-old boy. His parents didn't even ask if he had a chance. I'm tired. February 24th, 1270. A high pass in the Armouche Mountains. An imperial manticore, one of the world's oldest and deadliest monsters. I used to feel excitement at moments like this. Now the beast is only an obstacle on my way. Its meat and hot blood will help me survive this icy hell. May 30th, 1270. The Yaruga River. The hunt continues to race south. Since I've been following them, they've taken 23 individuals, all between the ages of 10 and 20. All except for Yennefer.
Amusing that the Squirtle believed the Emperor betrayed them. In fact, the kings of the North demanded the massacre at the Ravine of the Hydra. You feel well?
I feel fine.
I'm sorry. I can't give you more of my time. The long road to Loch Muin awaits me. The Council and the Conclave are waiting, and Triss Merigold, as always, arrives in the nick of time.
What are you talking about?
The figurine. He must have it on him.
What's the meaning of this?
I want to introduce someone to you. This is Vanamar, my personal sorcerer. He sensed Triss approaching our camp, though she was to arrive in different company. Before you die, Witcher, would you be so kind as to explain how you got your hands on this figurine?
Well, if I'm gonna die anyway, why the hell would I tell you anything?
If you hurt her, I'll find you, even in Nilfgaard.
Triss will help us find those wenches that betrayed the Empire. I don't know whether you killed Tavik or found him dead, it's irrelevant now. I'd prefer not to sentence to death a man previously pardoned by the Emperor himself. Unfortunately, I have no choice. Vanamar, once you're done with him, convey my congratulations to Cynthia. Leading Philippa Eilhart up the garden path is no small feat. Farewell, Witcher.
Well, he sailed off. Ain't shit we can do about that.
This is a good place. Are you ready, Geralt of Rivia?
But this guy...
Plow yourself, Nilfgaardian.
Your words mean nothing now.
Oh, those bastards. They're gonna kill me with my own pretty sword. All right, so this should be pretty fun. So, like pretty much any other mage fight, shoots fireballs, and he has low defense. So that should be fun. Until he throws up his shield. In this case, I think I'll just fight these other guys. In fact, I could just, here we go. We might as well use the ability now. We're not going to get a chance later on. Sort of like how when we played as Dandelion, emptied out our adrenaline bar. Anyway. Oh, shield guy's down. I think that guy walked into the campfire or something. That was a little weird. And that mage walked up to me with no shield, so he's dead too. And come on. There we go.
Just like the good old days. Having killed an Nilfgaardian for years. I knew you'd get in trouble.
Lucky he's always here then, right?
You've a talent for getting me out of it. Shillard has Triss. He's taking her to Loch Muin.
Now I understand the commotion. Ambassador Shillard kidnaps Foltest's former advisor. This stings horribly, Geralt. It would seem the Nilfgaardians want to be present at the Conclave's restoration.
So what you're saying is we all need to go to Loch Muin. So let's do that then.
Destination Loch Muin then.
I should have known. Sheila managed to locate the killer's hideout. They were hiding nearby in the gullies. Deathmold sent his men there, but Foltest's killer fled. 2 other witches were covering him. One was taken alive. Before he died from torture, he revealed that our bruiser went to Loch Muin. The mages want to resurrect the council and the conclave that once represented all the sorcerers and sorceresses of the north. King Radovid, the ruler of Redania, is also invited. As Loch Muin lies in Kaedweni, Henselt is likely to arrive too. But a Nilfgaardian delegation. Triss, Nilfgaard, Radovid, a bunch of mages, and the Kingslayer. Too many eggs in that basket.
One more thing, Roach. I need to see Henselt.
Why?
Well, we kind of need his blood.
I need a few drops of Henselt's blood. Someone poisoned Saskia's wine, and his blood is an ingredient of the cure.
Saskia's a rebel, a wench from who knows where. She only speaks of knightly honor.
Says Vernon Roach, blue-blooded prince, heir of Temeria.
All right, enough. Plow it. I hope I won't regret it. Henselt should be in his tent. I'll distract the guards, then it's up to you.
I owe you, Vernon.
That's not even funny anymore, Geralt. So, ready?
Not quite.
Give me a moment. I want to search Shillard's camp.
Hurry up.
So, a few things you probably want to do. One, there should be some loot here. Where did that guy die? Valimar, or whatever his name was, has a really nice piece of armor. So we're going to upgrade that. That's why I didn't put any of the runes, well, the good runes, into the armor of Bandard. Now, since it's not really my permanent armor, though, I'm not going to upgrade it too much. I'll probably just throw in all these Dwarven runes that I've been collecting. And really, we can craft diamond runes that are just as good. Did I put in the wrong rune? Oh no, I put in one of the Ran armor runes. Whatever. We got another one somehow, so we should be alright. Anyway, we got that in. Also, you probably want to equip your silver sword. Additionally, sometimes over here... there are some Nilfgaardian boots, which are better than the boots that I'm currently using. Only slightly better, but, you know, still an improvement. Finally, we'll check out Shillard's room. There's a note here, as well as some armor that I don't really care about, and some gold in a book. It says it's a quest item. I don't really know what's it for, but the note is pretty interesting. This note you can actually read from Roach's side as well, but it makes no sense from Roach's side. Basically, his sorcerer, Valharmer, or whatever, is keeping his apprentice, Cynthia, we know Cynthia, on a short leash. I guess she was a leashed mage in the end. Anyway, though, now he's dead, so he can't really prove his loyalty either way. I really like this armor, though. Look how well it blends in with my awesome-looking sword. That pommel matches sort of the sleeves, and the red bit matches the red of the armor. I like it anyway. Anyway, let's go sneak into Henselt's tent.
Ready and waiting. Let's go.
So this is another sneaking section, but it looks kind of awkward. It really does look kind of dumb in certain places. So what's going to happen is he's going to play distraction, and we need to hide somewhere. And I choose to hide here. You can't see me, this red guy standing in a bush. Yeah?
Hey, you! Come over here!
What do you want, Temerian?
Those Nilfgaardians are beating up our lads.
What? Our sons will regret that.
I mean, I guess I kind of blend in with the tent, but they could just be really, really dumb. Anyway, so we don't want to cut through the front of the rest of the tent. There's still guards everywhere. Instead, you want to cut across the side. If you get caught here, once again, you'll be shot with a bunch of arrows. Now, in front of Henselt's tent, there are 2 guards. You know, with him being the king and all, generally you want some guards. So...
I have to distract them somehow.
Yep, so we're going to distract them with these barrels over here. And we'll use Ard on them.
What the devil happened here? Henselt will skin us alive.
Now, generally here, you want to move to the left. Because they go on the other side. If you go the wrong direction, you will be caught. So here we go.
Who are? Have you come to kill me?
No, I just need your blood.
I'm here for your blood.
You sneak in here like a villain and you want my blood? Fight me and try to spill it.
Calm down, Your Highness. I need only a drop.
Who are you?
Well, it doesn't really matter, so might as well tell them the truth.
Geralt of Rivia.
Foltest's favorite witcher. I've heard of you. Why do you need my blood?
Saskia, the Virgin of Aedirn, was poisoned. Royal blood is one of the antidote's ingredients.
What superstitious nonsense. The wench wants royal blood. She should bite Stennis Edenzair in the arse.
Listen, Your Highness. Give me your blood voluntarily, or I'll open your veins myself. I prefer the first choice. It would work out better for both of us. If I spill your blood myself, I'll have to break through the entire camp again. Who knows, maybe one of your soldiers will get lucky and kill me.
I sincerely hope so, Satchelmouth.
But then the Wraith's mist will hang on the border until your knights become weary of warring.
What are you talking about? You know how to open the way for my army?
Yes, but I can't do it dead.
You'll get my blood. But promise you'll disperse the mist?
You have my word, King.
Remember our deal. My men will lead you out of the camp. I wouldn't want one of the soldiers to get lucky. Tell me, though, how did you pass the mist?
I'm a witcher.
Then I need an army of plowing witchers.
I mean, it would be a pretty effective army. And there would be a lot of plowing. So, that seems fair. Anyway, at this point, we just need to head into the mist again. Philip is, after all, waiting for us. Plus, now we know something special about Cynthia. She should really enjoy hearing that.
Finally, you're back. Where is Triss?
The Nilfgaardians have taken her to Loch Muin.
What?
They cast a spell on her, turned her into a figurine.
Artifact compression. They must have a powerful mage.
They had.
Without him, Shillard won't be able to lift the spell. However, Loch Muin will be full of sorcerers.
That's not all. They got Triss because of Cynthia.
Cynthia?
She lied to you.
Back to Vergen, at once!
Yeah, she seems a little mad, but not much you can do about it. Anyway, the trip back to Vergen is very much like the trip from Vergen. Walk into the mist, pull out your medallion, which is weird because Philippa was right here a minute ago. Owl form Philippa comes through the mist with you, gets caught twice, fight the same number of stuff, leave. Exactly the same, so I'm not going to show all that again. Instead, we'll just end the episode here. Next episode, we need to cure Saskia and lift the curse. But until then, I hope you liked the video and we'll be back next time. And of course, thank you very much for watching.